Hello students, how are you all? Welcome to online classes. In the last session, we have completed preparations of alcohols by three methods. One is from alkenes by catalyzed hydration and hydroboration followed by oxidation. Second one is from carbonyl compounds by reduction of aldehydes, ketones and carboxylic acids. And third one is from Grignard reagent, alkyl magnesium halide, how to prepare alcohols from aldehydes and ketones. So these are the preparations of alcohols. Now in this session I am going to discuss preparations of phenols. Yes. Preparations of phenols. Phenol is also called carbolic acid. Phenol is also called carbolic acid. C6H5OH. It is C6H5OH, nothing but a benzene ring with OH. Getting students? So generally phenol is prepared nowadays commercially in large quantity from benzene and their compounds especially. So we'll start one by one. The first preparation of phenol is first one from halobenzene, from chlorobenzene. If you take chlorobenzene on treatment with sodium hydroxide, then gives sodium phenoxide, which on acidification gives phenol. Right. Chlorobenzene on reaction with sodium hydroxide at 300 atmospheric pressure and 628 Kelvin temperature, 623 Kelvin temperature gives sodium phenoxide, which on acidification gives phenol. Acidification means reaction with the dilute HCl like that. Now the equation is chlorobenzene, it is treated with NaOH, it is NaOH at 623 Kelvin temperature and 300 atmospheric pressure. Then H, this part will be substituted on a benzene ring, then O minus Na plus it is. The H and Cl is removed as HCl, right? It is sodium phenoxide, which on acidification with HCl, nothing but any acid you can take. Na and Cl is eliminated as NaCl. H will be added to O minus, then it becomes phenol, it is OH it is. This is phenol, the final product is phenol. Getting all of you? Now this is sodium phenoxide. This is chlorobenzene. You need to remember equation and you can frame statement in your own sentences. Getting all of you? For statement also a chance to allot marks in the descriptive exams. Second one from benzene, especially benzene sulfonic acid. From benzene sulfonic acid. First of all, benzene sulfonic acid is prepared by benzene. Benzene on sulfonation with sulfuric acid, which is obtained from oleum. Oleum is H2S2O7. From H2S2O7 we will get H2SO4. This H2SO4 reacts with a benzene ring, then forms benzene sulfonic acid. This benzene sulfonic acid on reaction with sodium hydroxide then gives sodium phenoxide, which on acidification gives phenol again. Now, benzene on reaction with oleum gives benzene sulfonic acid. Benzene sulfonic acid, which on reaction with sodium hydroxide followed by acidification gives phenol. Now, benzene it is treated with sulfuric acid obtained from oleum. Oleum is H2S2O7. H2SO4 obtained from oleum then gives rise to, here H is there, H2O is eliminated, water is eliminated, then we will get SO3H. Totally 1 plus 2, 3 hydrogens, 2 removed as H2, 1 oxygen removed as H2O, left is 1 hydrogen plus SO3 formed as SO3H. It is benzene sulfonic acid. Benzene sulfonic acid. This is sulfonation reaction. Then this on treatment with NaOH then gives rise to, the product is, so ONA, O minus Na plus, it is sodium phenoxide will be formed here. Sorry, SO3Na will be formed in the beginning. So this will be SO3Na and OH and H eliminated as a H2O. SO3Na, SO3 minus Na plus. This is again treated with NaOH plus acid H plus in presence of sodium hydroxide and H plus, nothing but acid. Then Na2SO3 will be eliminated. Na2SO3 is eliminated. OH will be as it is, students. Here this will be eliminated as Na2SO3 as a byproduct, then gives rise to here OH, phenol it is. Getting, students? So this is the second preparation from oleum. Oleum means H2S2O7 plus H2O gives rise to 2H2SO4. Getting, all of you? Sulfuric acid is prepared from oleum by water. This sulfuric acid is involved in sulfonation, gives benzene sulfonic acid. So which on treatment with NaOH gives sodium benzene sulfonate, which on reaction with NaOH again followed by the acidification, which means H plus, then gives rise to phenol, right? It is the second preparation method. Third preparation method is preparation number 3. Right. Preparation number 3 is from diazonium salts. From diazonium salts. from diazonium salts. Diazonium salts means on benzene ring N2 plus and Cl minus or X minus. So benzene diazonium salts, they are formed by the reaction of aniline and nitrous acid, then gives benzene diazonium salts, which on hydrolysis, it means warming with water simply, we will get phenols. Right statement. When aniline on reaction with nitrous acid, that is HNO2, which is obtained from NaNO2 plus HCl. So then we will get NaCl and HNO2. The HNO2 called a nitrous acid, that is only involved in a chemical reaction. Nitrous acid gives benzene diazonium salts, which on warming with water gives phenol. This is right, students. Phenol will be formed. Now aniline, first of all need to take aniline, NH2. It is aniline. Reacts with HNO2, otherwise NaNO2 plus HCl. Anyone you can take. Nitrous acid at 273 to 278 kelvins, it means 0 to 5 degrees Celsius, then gives rise to benzene diazonium chloride, N2 plus Cl minus, benzene diazonium chloride, it is. Getting, students? Then warming with water, just only warm with water, then forms OH from H2O will be attached to the benzene ring, then H left and the Cl will be eliminated as HCl, and the N2 will be removed as nitrogen gas. This is phenol, and it is aniline. This is nitrous acid, which is obtained from NaNO2 and HCl. This is the third preparation. Fourth preparation is from cumin. Cumin is called isopropyl benzene is called cumin. So worldwide, most of the phenol percentage is synthetically, commercially prepared from cumin only, right? Cumin means isopropyl benzene, it is isopropyl group present on the benzene ring, which on oxidation with atmospheric air then forms cumin peroxide. So which on reaction with dilute HCl or water then forms which one? Phenol it is, right? Cumin hydroperoxide will be formed first of all, so followed by dilute acids or water, right? Statement is important. So cumin on reaction or on oxidation with atmospheric oxygen, on oxidation gives cumin hydrogen peroxide, simply cumin peroxide, right? Cumin peroxide, hydroperoxide, actually cumin hydroperoxide, it is hydroperoxide, it is with atmospheric oxygen, This cumin peroxide, which on reaction with reaction with dilute acids or water gives phenol and acetone. Phenol and acetone. Cumene is, first of all, it is benzene CH3. It is isopropyl benzene, that is benzene ring CH3. Isopropyl benzene is called cumene, right? This on oxidation with atmospheric oxygen then gives rise to oxygen, it is. Then the compound formed is COOH CH3. It is also CH3. Getting, students? These two oxygens are added in between the carbon and hydrogen. OO bond is there, that is called peroxide. It is named as cumene hydroperoxide. Which on reaction with acids, nothing but dilute HCl, dilute H2SO4, whatever the dilute acids, it means H plus, or water, any one you can take as your wish, then forms, yes, this OH group is attached to the benzene ring directly, and the left part is this one, CH3COCH3, removed as which one? Acetone. This is acetone, and this is phenol. So worldwide the maximum amount of acetone also produced from which one? Cumene. Even from phenol also you can prepare from cumene. These are all the preparation methods for which one? That is phenols, by 4 methods. One is from chlorobenzene, another one oleum, next one after that from diazonium salts, next one is from cumene, that is isopropyl benzene. Now, physical properties of alcohols and phenols. Physical properties. Preparations of alcohols and phenols completed. So we'll discuss physical properties of alcohols and phenols. Yes. Side heading: physical properties of alcohols and phenols. So in that the first one is alcohols and phenols, physical state, especially physical state. Most of the alcohols and phenol compounds are liquids, generally liquids. Next point is what is the reason for properties of alcohols and phenols? Alcohol contains OH with alkyl group, phenol contains OH group with phenyl group or benzene ring. It means the OH group present on alcohols and phenols only responsible for properties. OH group present in alcohol and phenols responsible for the properties of alcohols and phenols only by OH group. If the alkyl group and phenyl group size varies, obviously properties also varies, right? Next, boiling points. First, over it is. Second one is boiling points. Boiling point. So boiling point of generally alcohols and phenols are higher than that of ethers and other compounds especially, because the reason is boiling points especially due to hydrogen bond it is. Yes. The boiling point of alcohols and phenols are greater than that of other hydrocarbons. It is due to intermolecular hydrogen bonding. It means between two alcohol molecules, if you take phenol, between two phenol molecules there is a hydrogen bond. Between alcohol or between phenol and phenol, hydrogen bonding is possible. That hydrogen bonding is ROH, one alcohol molecule, HOR, another alcohol molecule, HOR, another alcohol molecule, HOR, ROH, alcohol. 4 alcohol molecules I took, and these are connected by hydrogen bonding. This hydrogen bonding is in between oxygen of first molecule and hydrogen of second molecule. Oxygen of second molecule, hydrogen of third molecule. Oxygen of third molecule and hydrogen of fourth molecule. So getting first molecule and second molecule connected by a hydrogen bond. This is alcohol. Phenols, if you take, that is OH, next OH, next OH it is, right? So there is a hydrogen bonding between two, which one, phenol molecules. To break that strong hydrogen bond, high temperature is required. That's why the boiling points are higher than that of other hydrocarbons. So here the boiling point order is alcohols, phenols greater than, next one, haloalkanes and haloarenes. So before that the order will be ethers here, ethers. Next one is, after that, hydrocarbons like yes, ethers, okay, leave it, hydrocarbons like alkanes, alkenes, like that, okay. Now if number of carbon atoms increases, boiling point also increases. It means carbon atoms increases, mass of component will be increases. Obviously, to melt the or to boil that high molecular mass, high temperature is required. For example, CH3OH, CH3CH2OH, CH3CH2CH2OH. Getting 1 carbon atom, 2 carbon atom, 3 carbon atoms, 1 12, 2 12s, 3 12s. Totally mass increases, boiling point also increases. So high boiling point, low boiling point, lowest boiling point. Getting all of you? Next. After that, branching increases. Size becomes spherical, it is spherical, becomes spherical, and size will be decreases. Size decreases, van der Waals forces also decreases. Van der Waals forces decreases, boiling point also decreases. Getting, students? Branching increases, boiling points will be decreases because of size becomes shape becomes spherical, size will be decreases, van der Waals forces also decreases. That's why boiling points will be decreases. So size decreases, surface area will be decreases. So examples are CH3, CH3, CH3OH. Next CH3 CH CH3 CH2OH. Next CH3 CH2. Okay, here I would like to write OH and CH3 it is. Next after that CH2 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 OH. Here there are 3 branches. Here there are 2 branches. Here no branch. It means branches more, boiling point less. Branches less, boiling point more. Because of this reason. Getting all of you? Next point. After this. Yeah, boiling points of same molecule. If I compare boiling point of yes, alcohol, ether and hydrocarbon. Alcohol, ether, hydrocarbons with approximately equal mass. That is, first one is CH3 CH2OH, ethyl alcohol it is. Second one is CH3OCH3. This is called methoxymethane. The name is methoxymethane. Next one is CH3 CH2 CH2 and CH3. It is N-butane. The name is propane. I am taking propane here. It is propane. Okay. The molecular mass of this compound is 46 gram per mole. And for the second one is 46. So it is also molecular mass is 46. Molecular mass is 44 grams. 3 carbons, 3 12s, 36 plus 8, totally 44 grams. Molecular mass is almost same. But the boiling point will be for this 351 to 48, 351 kelvins or 248 kelvins, and boiling point for this is, the value is 231 kelvins. 231 kelvins. So boiling point will be decreases. Boiling point of alcohols greater than ethers with the same molecular mass compounds. The reason behind is it is due to strong hydrogen bond. Strong hydrogen bond. Getting all of you? In alcohols we can observe strong hydrogen bonds, that's why. But in others there is an absence of hydrogen bonds in ethers and which one? That is hydrocarbons. Next after that, solubility. Next property is solubility. That is next property is solubility. Generally, alcohols and phenols are soluble in water due to hydrogen bonding between alcohols and phenols. Alcohols and phenols soluble in water due to hydrogen bonding between alcohol, phenol and water. Hydrogen bonding between alcohol and water or phenol and water. So the hydrogen bonding is CH3 CH2OH. It is right. There are 2 lone pairs. So this is first hydrogen bonding with the first water molecule and second hydrogen bonding with the second water molecule, and it is third hydrogen bonding with hydrogen. Getting all of you? When I keep ethyl alcohol in water, chance to form hydrogen bonds with the 3 molecules of water, then soluble easily. This is with which one? This one. Next one, like phenols also you can consider same kind, right? Next, size of alkyl group increases. Alkyl group means CH3, C2H5OH, C3H7, butyl, ethyl, propyl alcohols, whatever. Size of that alkyl group increases, solubility will be decreases, because alkyl group is a hydrophobic end. Hydro means water, phobic means phobia, it means hating. That's why alkyl group size increases, solubility of alcohols in water will be decreases. It is due to the large alkyl group acting as hydrophobic end. Hydro means water, phobia means hating. It means, so the large alkyl groups are water hating parts. Water hating means they will not dissolve in water. Water loving means they will be dissolved in water. Getting all of you? Right. One example. Arrange the compounds in increasing order of their boiling points. So boiling point order. Write the boiling point order. They are giving chemicals. They are pentane 1 mole, butane 1 mole, pentane 1 mole, butane 1 mole. Next is butane 2 mole, ethanol, butane 2 mole, next ethanol, ethanol. Next one is propanol and methanol, that is propanol and ethanol, methanol, it is methanol. First write the formulas, students. CH3, CH2, 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 CH2OH. 5 carbons are there, that's why pentanol 1. Butanol, CH3, CH2, CH2, CH2OH. 4 carbons are there, butanol, N-butanol. Next, for this CH3, CHOH, CH2, CH3. This is 2-butanol, second position occupied by OH. Next, ethanol, CH3, CH2OH. Only 2 carbons are there. Propanol, prop means CH3, CH2, CH2OH. 3 carbons with OH. Methanol, this is CH3OH. Okay. So the order is boiling point order, they are asking questions. So which is having more boiling points? First, more number of carbons are present in this one. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, give numbering. 5 are there. In remaining all, only 4 carbons and 3 carbons. That's why more the number of carbons, more is the boiling point. 1 greater than. 2, 3 containing 4 carbons. And 2 is a N-butane and 3 is branched one, secondary butyl. It is a branched one, 2 branches are there. Branching increases, boiling point decreases. That's why 2 greater than 3. In 2, no branching with 4 carbons and 1 OH. That's why more boiling point. In 3, branching is there with 4 carbons. That's why, so branching increases, boiling point decreases. Next, 3 carbons in propanol, 2 carbons in ethanol. 3 carbons are there, that's why fourth one it is. Next, fourth one or fifth one it is. Fifth one. Fifth greater than, 4 greater than. So fifth containing 3 and 4 containing 2 only. That's why fifth having more boiling point than that of 4. Next one, sixth one is, that is methanol, only one carbon, that is 6. This is the order of boiling points. Very, very important. Getting all of you? Next. After that, chemical properties of alcohols. Chemical properties of alcohols. Yes, chemical properties of alcohols. Generally, alcohols act as electrophiles as well as nucleophiles. Alcohol act as electrophile as well as nucleophile. Electrophile means positively charged, nucleophile means negatively charged. So first one, case 1 is, alcohol acts as nucleophile by cleavage of OH bond, it is by cleavage of OH bond. For example, ROH, it is alcohol. When this bond is cleaved, then it becomes RO minus plus H plus. Right? It is nucleophile. It means alcohol is acting as a nucleophile by breaking which one, that is OH bond cleavage. Getting? If it is acting as a nucleophile, what is the reaction? Otherwise, you can take that ROH, yes, 2 lone pairs. So it can treat with which one? Positive charges. If it is acting as a nucleophile, it can react with electrophile. Then these electrons attracted here, obviously ROH. So here this carbon, it is plus becomes neutral. 2 lone pairs converted into 1 lone pair, because oxygen is losing electron pair. That's why I kept a positive sign. Then these 2 electrons attracted towards oxygen side. So obviously, so the compound is C. This is 1 lone pair becomes 2 lone pairs. Positive charge will be neutralized by negative charged electrons. Then the removed is H plus. Anyone you can take. Alcohol, it is alcohol acting as nucleophile. Getting all of you students? That's why electrophile is attacking. Getting? Because it is a negative charge, that's why a positive charge is attacking. Next one. Here also these 2 electrons attracting here, that's why it becomes minus. Alcohols, case 2 it is. Case 1 completed. Case 2. Alcohol acts as electrophile also. Electrophile by cleavage of CO bond. Very, very important. By cleavage of CO bond. CH3OH. This bond is broken, then gives rise to CH3 plus and OH minus. O becomes minus, that's why eliminated as a OH minus. Carbon will be positive. Oxygen is more electronegative, that's why OH minus. It is alcohol, any one alcohol you can take, acting as electrophile by cleavage of CO bond, C and O bond. Getting all of you? So for this, the reaction is RCH2OH This is treated with H plus, nothing but which one, that is acidic compound. These two will be attracted here. Then RCH2O H. So two lone pairs converted into one lone pair and losing electrons by oxygen indicated as a plus sign. Then afterwards, this is treated with which one? A nucleophile. Br minus, a nucleophile, it is nucleophile. Then obviously it should act as electrophile, getting electrophile. This Br minus and these two electrons are shifted here and Br minus is shifted to carbon. Then forms RCH2Br plus H2O will be eliminated. RCH2Br plus H2O will be eliminated. Students, one proton is extra here, that's why it is called protonated alcohol. Protonated alcohol acts as electrophile. Protonated alcohol act as electrophile. It is alcohol, to this proton is added, that's why called protonated alcohol. This is act as electrophile, that's why it can attacked by nucleophile. Then water is eliminated. Getting all of you? So with this introduction of chemical properties. So here the chemical properties are two categories: reactions involving the cleavage of OH bond, reactions involving in the cleavage of CO bond. We'll continue in our next session.